Hey, so starting off, second, or I guess, I don't know, it's Monday, second week, uh, not quite a full week, but Monday morning, I have managed to do the drilling for the screws that go through here. You can see they go up, and I would unclamp this right now, and it would show you that, see, they go up just enough that they peak above the white part. Not as much as maybe I'd like, but I could always either buy longer ones of these or. So I think there'll be enough that it'll thread into the either machined aluminum block for most people or my plastic garbage. So I have that done, and now I have drilled out my 1/2 inch diameter hole, and I am going to file with the hand file it up. It doesn't have to be perfectly round, gladly, because we already have. This hole is actually what it really here. This, yes, let me set the file down, sorry. But this hole is actually what everything's gonna pass through. And this is what's gonna keep it round. And then further, the clamping of our extruder block is what really keeps it in place. So this doesn't matter too much. This is oversized. So I'm gonna file this till it's oversized, and after that, we're gonna drill the 3 holes up here for mounting our paste extruder onto, and then cut it again with a handsaw. So I think expanding this hole is gonna suck more than cutting that, but I think by the end of today I should be able to have both those done. So I'll update you when I can pass this hole through. Woo! Woo! We have done it, and I am stoked. It was not easy or fun, but I've got this fully attached. I had to go to the hardware store. It's amazing, actually. I could show you. I live in the best place ever because there's literally a hardware store. That's a hardware store right there across the street. So that's helped me a lot because I was able to get some different bolts to attach into this because the ones that before were too short. So I got some longer ones. And on top of that, you can see I had to, here if I focus on it, so I'm struggling to hold it steady. See, I had to assess them so that the bolts can go in a little more. So they have to, sadly the hardware store didn't, we're in the US, so metric's hard to come by, so sadly I can't get matching. I couldn't get more of these, hex, blacks, nuts, bolts that are on all of Printrbot stuff. But anyway, so this won't match, but it works. I filed enough that this, the extruder, goes in and out easy enough, and these are stay firm. So now I have to figure out a measure where to cut this so that our paste extruder can sit on it. So we're gonna have it facing this way, of course. So, oh sorry, I have to pull out, but have it sit this way. But you can see, it'll be nice and rigid. I think it'll stay pretty easily. When I don't have the paste extruder, it's gonna kind of be not the prettiest sight because it'll have this on. Oh, sorry, I just had this on for when I was lining up holes. It's easier to, to kind of clamp this in place while I'm trying to line things up. So I can put that back. So I have this working. I'm very happy. Again, everything takes longer than you expect. Like, you start a project, you're like, oh, I can just saw through 3/4 inch aluminum. Oh, I can just file away a extra 200 thousandths almost of a hole, but I did it. It's pretty round, actually. I was surprised how much I was able to keep the right shape. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty decent. Yeah, you can see that. That's pretty. I'm impressed. Impressed myself. I'm so great. Sorry, that's just to be annoying. But anyway, that's my progress. Now I'll cut this and line up the holes for that, and hopefully by the end of today, day 4 of working on it, Monday, I should be able to show you what it looks like. Yo, we have done it. We have this plate fully mounted. It's not going anywhere. It's real rigid. I even put my fan back together the right way. I used to always have it in the outside, so that's a minor thing. But so I have my fan back together. I have my extruder and everything working. It's proper and such. And now I have this nice plate. I have my 3 holes for it to be mounted to. And so I can show you that this lines up really nice. Here, I'll have to set this to the side while I screw it in quick, but then we can talk about it a little more, so. Yeah. There. I don't know if you can see anything or not, but I hope so. But it's really easy because it's just these three. Oh. And I think I already have this together, so I do know it goes together. We're not gonna have anything funny like that come up. Here's the first corner one. I like to not put them. I like to kind of get them all started because you kind of have to push it up to be able to see how to line things up with. Okay, that's going in. Yeah, I can only put 2 in. I'll just put 2 in for now, because, again, the third one's just kind of for a little more stability, but if you have 2 in, it's not going anywhere, that's for sure. In reality, if you have 1 in tight and the other one's just kind of uneven, it's not going anywhere, so there it is. Whew, look at that. Look at that Printrbot. So, we can see, if we go forward, it's going way past our bed, but again, we're just gonna extend this out with a piece of wood because we're paste printing for this. And, again, it's just a little bit lower, you can see. Try to hold it kind of horizontal, you can see, like, this is not too much, but probably about a ½ inch at least lower than the fan and extruder. So we have this. I want to keep letting go because I took that nut out. A bolt and not out. So we're gonna have to build a base to extend, but now we're at the point that now it's actually seeing if it works because we have everything together. Well, I have the plunger right here right now, but here I can take it out. Oh, there it is. So we've machined and cut and manufactured 2 aluminum pieces for this so far. We have our plunger, which is a nice snug fit. That works well. And we have our aluminum plate. That's right here. So I really like that you can like just get it vertical, but naturally it won't just fall down. So naturally it'll stay like this, but it's just enough pressure that if you push down, it goes down. So that's my progress for today. I'm pretty excited. Because basically the next step is making it print. I know the motor works, and I know the seal is good. I do think we're going to run into issues of this spinning while printing, so I'll likely have to install that set screw or find a way to keep that in place. But oh well, hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get that done. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I think the paste extruder is going to be pretty great. Also really excited to have this aluminum piece here, because if I ever want to do a dual extruder, that's kind of where you'd put it on the simple. I know that's a kind of a big step, and that'd be a lot of work. Even more work than this paste extruder, though. So, yeah. I've had a lot of fun working on it today. It wasn't too hard. Just a lot of sawing and filing and drilling, and then I had the hardware store runs and figuring out hardware. If anything, that was what took the longest, was figuring out how to attach everything with the hardware that you have and the drill bits that you have, because I have a very small selection of drill bits to work from. Would love to get a set sometime, but yeah, that's our progress for day 4. We have it mounted to the machine. It's nice and rigid. I don't think it's like, especially once it's printing, I think it's gonna be pretty accurate. I don't think they're gonna get any wobble off this plate. I mean, you can see it right now, you're probably seeing it's wobbling, but that's only because, like, if pushing up or down. I really think just once it's going, we won't have that issue. So yeah, I'm happy and I'm loving the project. So look forward to updates. Hopefully by the end of this week, we'll see how the middle of the week goes. But yeah, see ya.